I just wanted to show you that this little section of code right here, basically, if you want to take two variables and you want to swap the values that are stored in those variables, it requires 3 lines of code. You have to create a temporary variable here to hold the first element. Then you store the second element in the first element. And then you store your your temporary variable then goes into the second element. So it actually swaps the value of 2 variables. In this case, they happen to be array variables. Newer versions of the compiler have a swap function built in, and so you could actually take this code out. I'm just going to comment it out for now, and you could call the swap function, passing it array sub count and array sub count plus 1. Okay, now notice you get a little error here, and the reason why is because they happen to create a variable called swap, and we want to use the function called swap, and then the compiler is having an issue with that. So I'm just going to take the Boolean variable they created, and I'm going to call it swapped. Okay, and now if I run this program, you'll see it works, right, just as it did before. Okay, the benefit, it's a little newer way of doing things, so that's one benefit. The other benefit is you no longer need a temporary variable, and that can sometimes be a good thing for students because that temporary variable is declared as an integer. I just deleted it because this is an integer array. But if you use this function in a different program where you have an array of doubles, for instance, you would have to remember, let me put that back in, right, to change this to a double. So you'd have to be concerned with changing the data type of temp depending upon the data type of the array. If we eliminate that variable, because we use the swap function, sometimes it eliminates that problem. So I just wanted to show you that you also have that option.